Let's look at this clip from Buffalo. So everybody has seen the video, I would imagine. And, you know, I've been talking to people actually, people who are sort of less political than more so than normal, I guess, in normal times, because people are less busy and they're in some instances, and they're willing to talk, and they're, obviously more in tune to this stuff. And the video of those Buffalo police officers pushing that 72-year-old man to the ground and then being sort of ushered by the police leadership, when, the cop who pushed him over was like, wait, what? Oh my God, what did I do? And his leadership basically tells him, like, keep walking. In fact, get those two guys up ahead, as a way, I guess, presumably of creating like some sense of chaos, and like, this is, some a purpose of mission. And there's actually, most people have seen the video as you're looking, as the police are coming towards us, basically, and the 72-year-old man walks up. Most people have seen it from the angle to the right of that police line. But the angle from the left of that police line is almost just as disturbing, because you can hear his head hit the ground, and police all the way at the other end of that line stop and look over, and you could feel that they realized something was wrong, but they are trained to ignore the fact that they have just possibly killed somebody. And I think he's still in intensive care. So you would imagine that the response by the other police officers, after these first police officers are charged with felony assault, would be like, we've got to really reform ourselves. But no, like 75 or 74 police officers supposedly resigned from that internal squad, I guess. And this is the response they gave these cops when they came out of the courthouse.
This happened just in the last hour. 2 police officers were charged with felony assault during a protest in Buffalo, and they were applauded by their colleagues as they left the courthouse. Officers Robert McCabe and Aaron Torgalski pleaded not guilty. They were released without bail. And we've been showing you the...
There you go. They're, applauding these guys. I mean, like, they're applauding them. Like, I can understand maybe they show up and they're just like standing quietly because our buddy is a total F up, and, but it's a somber moment, but we want to show some solidarity. But they're applauding this. And I think that, is the best argument. When you hear, like, Bill Barr go up there and say it's a couple of bad apples, and you can't just, send in the Justice Department when there's a problem. You've got to ignore the fact that you see scenes like that. And then you've got to ignore the fact that that's happening in Buffalo, and that's happening in New York City, and it's happening in Brooklyn, in Queens, in the Bronx, and it's happening in Florida, in LA, and in Cleveland, and in Arizona, in Colorado, and in Seattle. And you've got to ignore that it's happening all across the country. You've got to ignore all of those things to think that there isn't a systemic and structural problem with the way that police and policing is configured in our society. I mean, you have to suspend, like, total disbelief when they just say, like, you don't want to judge too quickly. It could be a coincidence that, in Portland, they're pulling some guy off his bike and beating the hell out of him, and in Seattle, they're shooting, a media person in the eye, in the face with a canister. And, here they're pushing a 72-year-old man flat on his back. I mean, you have to ignore all of it.
Yep.
You have to ignore the message they're explicitly sending by doing that publicly to you, the public.
Yep. It's a rotten to the core institution. And if there are any good cops, this is the culture that they're up against everywhere that they are.
And I have no doubt that there are good cops. But it really is irrelevant in this regard.
Yeah.
And again, you can say, there are good cops, and the best thing we can do is make their jobs easier by taking a lot of, instead of them having to, be a jack of all trades, limit what their job is.